So here's Cindy. Cindy in Jefferson City, capital of Missouri. Great to have you on the Rush Limbaugh program. Hi.
Hi, Rush. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you today.
Thank you very much.
I was just calling. I feel bad for that young girl that was on the phone a while ago. I was a third grade teacher for many, many years, and whenever it was time to teach history, we would always put together a book on past presidents. And so I would say, okay, so who is our president now? And of course, for the last 8 years, they would say Barack Obama. And the kids, a lot of them would boo. I taught in a private school, so we were mostly a conservative community. And I would say, whoa, 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 whoa. No, you cannot boo, because this is the president of our United States, and you need to show him, or someday maybe her, respect for the office of the presidency. This is our leader. And whether you agree with him or her or not, you need to be respectful. And booing is not respectful.
Well, yeah, it's you've raised an interesting point here, which is this. And I think that's what this election is about. We do not have imperial leaders. We do not have distant monarchs whom we are required to bow and curtsy to. We're
Right.
supposed to be, our president is a cut above. We all want the president to be the absolute finest person and best person that we can elect. But even at that, presidents are not supposed to be unapproachable. We're not supposed to feel like they're in a class so far above us that it's not even our right to talk to them. Like the Hamilton cast the other night. I don't really have a problem, because I know who these people are. I know that they're scared to death. I know these leftists are scared and they oppose and that they're inflexible. They're the bigots, and they're the intolerant ones. There is a way for them, if they wanted to convey a message to the new administration, there was a way to do it that they probably could have been hailed and applauded. But doing it the way they did it totally backfired, because it's what you say. It didn't show respect. It seemed taking advantage of an opportunity and so forth. And it wasn't effective.
Right. I agree 100%.
But I don't think we live in a place where we don't want people to be able to say when they disagree with the president or an incoming administration, do we?
Well, no, I would teach them. What I would tell them is, if you don't agree with what your president is doing, the great thing about our country is in 4 years you have the opportunity to go and vote. And when I teach them that when they were 18, that was their civic responsibility, was to go and vote.
And you can do a lot of things in the ensuing 4 years waiting to vote. You can drum up support or opposition, whatever you want to do. But yeah,
exactly. But I think these kids, these protesters and so forth, they've just never been taught respect for people even. And the ironic thing is they think conservatives don't respect people.
Oh, I know. That's the great irony here. They are actually portraying, they are exhibiting the despicable behavior they assign to us. They are demonstrating intolerance. They are demonstrating bigotry. Most importantly, they are demonstrating pure ignorance. Liberalism has become a special kind of stupid, and it's on full display now, which I think ultimately has the potential to be a good thing. The more people that figure this out, the more people that see it and are turned off by it, the more people who find it objectionable, the more people who ask, gee, what kind of people, the better off we're going to be. The more that happens that makes sure liberals and liberalism remain a minority, the better off the world is going to be and the better off this country is going to be. And the more they do to expose themselves as who they are. But remember now, most liberals hide who they are, particularly liberal Democrat office holders and people running for office. They lie about their agenda. They lie about what they believe. They lie and mask who they are. But in their frustration at having lost, they've thrown away the camouflage now. They've gotten rid of the mask, and they can't help themselves. And they are exposing who they really are every day now in random acts of special kind of stupid, to which and from which we certainly can benefit. I mean, I'm all for as many people as possible seeing who they are. But I know what you were doing with your class. No booing. We must respect the president. I totally agree with that. I'm not disagreeing with what you did there, but I do think that it's we don't want to get to the point where people who disagree, dissent, are not allowed to say so. It's just from their standpoint, if they're going to do it, you want to be effective when you do it. And the cast of Hamilton was not effective. They didn't rally anybody to anti-Trump and anti-Pence who wasn't already there. And in fact, they may have hurt their own cause with the way they chose to do this. Anyway, I appreciate. Oh, Cindy, would you like a brand new iPhone 7 or iPhone 7 Plus?
I would love one.
I thought you might. Do you know which one? Do you know which one you want?
The Plus would be great.
The Plus. Okay, what carrier are you on?
AT&T.
All right. Do you have a color preference?
No, anyone's fine. I guess the shiny black or black is fine.
Black is fine? Okay. Here are the colors. You can have black. There is rose gold, gold, and silver. The last three have a white front. The other two are black.
Black is fine.
Okay. Then you shall have it. Hang on, Mr. Snert. Well, your AT&T, right. So Mr. Snert will get your address. Do not go away. We will continue in mere moments. Folks, sit tight.